Hey, Hamza's Aviation, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I know I've already done one of these, by the way. Yeah, so quick heads up, I know I've already done one of these videos, but I just wanted to do another one since it's Aerofly for 2022 and there are a few different aircraft in the simulator, so I wanted to just go over it all, get a bit of a refresher and all that. So first we're going to go in the Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner. And yeah, so if you want to butter it quite nicely, go to an airport with a decently long runway. So in this case, we're going to go to Heathrow, good old Heathrow. And yeah, so we're just going to let it load in, which should be now. Yep. And you're going to want to, step one, make sure your calibrated in a position that you're comfortable with. So you're not like flying the aircraft with your phone or tablet at a weird angle. So yeah, calibration is one important like factor to it, I guess. Two, what I don't know what I said then. Two, yeah, so two, you're gonna want to make sure you don't. Oh goodness me, hang on. Right, so that's what happens when I talk when I'm trying to land. So hang on, let me try that again, but I'm just gonna be dead silent when I get to the runway. So yeah, like I was trying to say, you're gonna want to make sure the runway isn't coming up too quickly along the windshields. You can use like the white lines on the side of the runway as a reference to see how quickly you're going down. So I'm just gonna keep quiet and gently land this plane.
50, 40, 30, 25.
Okay, so that was the landing. Make sure you also have the heads-up display down, so you don't have to keep on looking down to look at the primary flight displays to check your speed and altitude. And yeah, one thing I did forget to do just then was put the volume up slightly to hear the GPWS callouts properly. They also help you with you know, coordinating your landing spot a little bit better. So let's check out how that went. We're just gonna, right, as you can see, I did float for a bit, but we were perfect on the touchdown zone. It wasn't even that bad of a landing, actually. When you get up close, that's when it looks like a bad landing. Actually, no, that was actually a buttery landing. Screw what I said. That was a perfect landing. As you can see, we were perfectly on touchdown zone. 3, 2, 1, and now. We were perfectly on center line, and we just went down the whole of the runway because I didn't apply full brakes. So that, in my opinion, is what a perfect landing looks like. It's been a long time since I've done one of them. And you touch down dead on the touchdown pad and on the center line. And yeah, so that's how you do it for the 787. Bear in mind, some of the aircraft actually don't have GPWS callouts. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over all the new aircraft, get them out of the way, and then I'm going to go over some of the other bigger, larger aircraft you might use in the flight sim. So yeah, so we're going to mix it up a little bit. Let's go to Munich. Where's Munich? There it is. There's Munich. EDDM. There we go. Right. So for this one, I'm going to put the voice up a bit. I'm going to leave the volume there so you can still hear me. Now, bear in mind, most of the aircraft, when you come in on a short final, you get the auto throttle already engaged. You're going to want to make sure that's there to also reduce a bit of the stress that it puts on you, I guess, when you're trying to land a plane. It certainly makes it easier. But for these aircraft, the lighter ones that don't really have auto throttle, just leave the throttle at the setting that it's already at until you get like really low to the ground. you can see, this has been a horrible landing already. I was all over the place on that one. Let's just see how all over the place I was on that one. Right, so at about here, I should have probably retarded the throttle. And yeah. So that's how you don't bust for an aircraft. Let's try a different aircraft. Right, we'll go on the 777. We'll do the 777 because that's actually quite nice to look at when you butter it. Let's go in an Air France livery, why not? I haven't flown that livery in a while actually. Stuttgart, no, Stuttgart is way too small. Let's go to Paris Charles de Gaulle. I actually don't like landing at this airport because it has that really long threshold. Which I just don't get the point of, really. Like, why do you need that long of a threshold? I have like the threshold at Heathrow, which isn't actually that long. It's like 10-20 meters long, I think. I don't know, something like that. Right, so there you could just see that my auto throttle wasn't engaged. So yeah, so I had to restart it, and then yeah. What is the point in such a long threshold? Like, why?
Decision height.
I could have already been on the ground by now if this bit was part of the actual runway.
30, 20, 10.
Okay, so we are down. You could also hear the GPW's callouts in the background, I'm pretty sure. And we are just gently slowing down. Now with the 777, you don't really have that heads-up display. But then again, you don't have to really look down because the primary flight displays are actually within the frame. And we have just gently stopped. Right, let me put the voice down a bit. Right, let's check out how that landing went. Alright, that was decent, I guess. But it was a very... didn't really flare all that much, yeah. That was an okay landing. It wasn't brilliant, but we were good on centerline-ish. But yeah, so that's how you land the 777 in an okay way, I guess you could say. Right. Queen of the Skies. Now, I'm not too confident with this plane. Let's go in a United livery. Let's go to Pisa. Why not? Pizza. Let's go to Pizza. Right. Now, there are two ways you can land an aircraft. One is in the cockpit view if you're doing like a video like me, or two, if you just want to record the landing in a replay mode, you can also land the aircraft like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 landings with the 747 since I really am not comfortable landing this plane properly. One in this view, which is this one, and then the other one in the gear view. Right.
50, 40,
Definitely not good on the center line.
20, 10.
Okay, we've touched down. Pretty much on the left side of the runway. And we are good to go, right. By the way, the 747 has received an interior in this sim as well. Wow, that was actually alright, not gonna lie. That was actually a decent landing for a 747. Oh my, that was buttery. Ignore the centerline stuff and all that. And 3, 2, 1, butter. Right, for my standards, that was a good landing. Because I'm not really all too comfortable with landing this plane, so that's a victory royale for me. That was amazing. Right. I don't think I need to do the other view now. Let's go in a plane I'm not so comfortable with landing. Yes, the A380. I hate landing this plane. genuinely hate it. I know if there's any A380 lovers out there, I hate to say it. It's my most hated plane. One, there's no reason for it to be built anymore, hence they've actually stopped production. There was no need for it. No, the only reason they built it was to make a bigger aircraft than Boeing, which Boeing actually made a successful aircraft. This was just an absolute, complete and utter facepalm of a plane. If it wasn't for Emirates, this program would have probably ended a long time ago. So yeah, yeah. Alright, not good on touchdown zone. Actually, alright, so that was an okay landing, and you can see we are just gently slowing down on the runway. And we are just recentering ourselves. And yeah, you could also land it in this view if you really wanted to, but I'm going over the easiest ways to land it. So yeah. And that was buttery. Again, not a great landing, but butteriness is what we're counting today. Right. So that was an A380 landing. Okay, now we're gonna move on from the A380 and we're gonna go on to another aircraft. Let's go into the A320, which is also another frequently used aircraft within the flight simulator. I'm also going to be doing another video I should be able to bring that out either tomorrow or the day after. I'll see if I can get that video out to you guys. It's going to be how well Autoland can land an aircraft and short runways as well. Right, so we'll spawn the A320 and we'll go somewhere nice and place with a generous runway. What about up here? Oh, there is. Alright, there's not going to be any scenery up here though, so yeah, let's just come in this place over here. I don't know what this country is even. This kind of reminds me of the X-plane scenery. If you don't have the full thingy bolts. Okay, so we do have a bit of wind. No, I don't want to pull. Actually, I do want to pull up.
40, 30, 20. Retard, 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 retard.
Okay, we were good on centerline and nose is down, and now we stop. Right, there was actually a bit of turbulence as well on the way down. Oh wow, that was amazing. Pretty sure oh wow, the lag is unreal. Okay, I'm gonna probably put my phone on charge, see if that makes a difference. Probably will actually. Right. Oh my god, that was amazing. That was an absolutely beautiful landing. Okay, the lagginess is unreal. I don't know if it's because of the clouds or something, but yeah. Right, we're gonna have to watch that from this view because it's a little less laggy in this view. Absolute butter. Right. So that's the A320 over and done with in a place no one really goes in the sim. I've already done that. Right. So the final aircraft that we're going to be doing for today is the Junkers U-52 or U-52, depends how you want to pronounce it. We're going to go to good old Duxford. Why not? Why not? Right, where's Duxford? Duxford is over here. and we're just gonna come in for a landing on which runway was it again? Runway 24. Right, got it. Okay, so let's bring this aircraft into Duxford. Now, I hate tail draggers, especially landing them. I find it very hard to land a tail dragger quite smoothly as well. So yeah, for this, I might... Actually, no, that one is kind of useless. What about this one? Slightly more useless. What about this one? Slightly more useless. Right, so... Oh, ow. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to focus on getting this aircraft down, which is what you should probably do anyway. Oh, that was an awful landing. You can see and also tell why I hate tail draggers. Actually, for a tail dragger, from the cockpit view, that wasn't all too bad. That was actually quite nice, to be honest with you. And we didn't flip the nose, which was also a nice little thing that we didn't do. So yeah, in that case, I'll end the video there. I'll probably start recording the autopilot landing one after this ends, and then I'll upload it tomorrow. But this one is going to be uploaded today. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe, turn on those bell notifications if you don't want to miss out on that new video that's going to be coming out tomorrow. Or tonight. I'll see if I'll manage to get it edited and stuff, like, because there are a lot of mishaps that happen behind the scenes, to be honest. Yeah, so yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.